How's it going, everybody? This is Top of Driver. Hope you're having a great day, and welcome back to another video. Alright, well, I'm back at one of my favorite places, and that is Taco Bell. However, it's not another food challenge. This one is actually a review. For those that may know, earlier this month, Taco Bell released their Cantina Chicken lineup, which has 5 really cool items: their crispy taco, their soft taco, their burrito, their power bowl, along with their quesadilla, and I have their entire lineup right here, along with their salsa packets and their couple of their condiments right here, the sour cream and guacamole and all that stuff. But either way, I thought I'd give it a shot here to see exactly what the hype for this lineup is about. So I have all of their items here, and I'm going to see exactly whether or not this Cantina Chicken lineup is for real. So ladies and gentlemen, this is me reviewing the Taco Bell Cantina Chicken Menu. Now obviously, if you want to know what the definition of cantina is, obviously it feels more like you're in a Mexican tavern, you know, having some real good food and some good times and all that stuff. This lineup here is supposed to really replicate that. So I think that what Taco Bell is trying to do right here is that they're trying to replicate a lineup in which it really feels like that you're enjoying some good food in a Mexican style tavern and stuff like that. Now obviously it's more of your traditional tacos and burritos like you usually have with all the other items that you have in Taco Bell. However, this is obviously going to look different because all of the items here, they're all made with slow roasted chicken. And obviously I've never really had slow roasted chicken on anything from Taco Bell before, so this is going to be pretty interesting to see. Now again, obviously as I said before, there are only 5 items on the menu, and I don't know how long this is going to last, whether it's for a limited time or if this is permanent, but either way, just in case it is a limited time, I just felt like that I would go ahead and get them now, along with their salsa package right here. Let me check once again. It's their avocado verde salsa, but either way, I thought I'd go ahead and try all of them to see exactly whether or not this lineup is good or not. So ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be more of a mukbang style video. I'm going to try every single one of their items here to see whether or not this lineup is for real, and I'm really looking forward to doing it. So with that being said, we're not going to waste any more time. I got a couple of napkins here along with my plate just in case things get messy. Well, obviously I'm going to be taking it easy for this video anyways, but again, we're just going to be reviewing everything. So let's just go ahead and get started with our first item right now, and I'm going to go with what I think is the soft taco right here. So this right here is meant to be the Cantina Chicken Soft Taco. I'll give you a little bit of a good look at it right now to see what it looks like. You can see all of your usual condiments on there, you know, the lettuce, the tomatoes, and you know, all that stuff, and the cheese. And of course, inside it is where it's supposed to have the Cantina chicken in it. Again, I've never had slow roasted chicken on a Taco Bell item like this before, so this is going to be very interesting to see how it tastes. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The first item from the Cantina Chicken lineup. Let's see how this one tastes. That actually tastes like those quesadillas that I used to have whenever me and my family would go to Jose Tejas and really just chow down on those all the time. This actually tastes almost very similar to that, and I really like that. And obviously if that's what the rest of the items here are going to taste like as well, then I'm really looking forward to it. But this is pretty good so far. You can just see all the chicken right here. Obviously this is all slow roasted, so this is going to be completely different than what they would usually do with all the other items on the menu. Now I want to see if I can try this with their avocado verde salsa here, so let's go ahead and put this on here and see exactly how it tastes. We'll just put a little bit of it here on top of it. Not going to try to use too much of it because obviously, you know, it's not really that much. And let's see how it tastes with the salsa on it. Definitely has some spices on it, obviously, but it also gives a pretty good kick to it as well. Probably makes this taste a little bit more unique than it would be as its own soft taco, obviously. Alright, last bite of the soft taco. Yeah, so far pretty good. I really like that soft taco. Obviously it's the first item of 5, but right now I think it's pretty good so far, and I even enjoyed it with the avocado verde salsa. I'll definitely use this for all the other items as well, so it's definitely going to be pretty interesting, but so far we're off to a good start. Alright, it looks a little soggy right now, but obviously the next item that they have here is the crispy taco. Obviously, as I said before, there's a lot of cheese on this thing, but obviously, like I said before, there's also the same items like there were on the soft taco as well, so obviously, this would probably be no different, but we'll give it a shot and see. Pretty unique. I actually think that the crispy taco is pretty good, and I just checked again as well, and I actually don't really see many vegetables on there. I don't really see much of the tomatoes or the lettuce or anything like that. I think this is just mainly just a slow roasted chicken, the cheese, and then really just that's pretty much it, I think. So really it's just those few items. So definitely a little bit shocking. I thought there would be a little bit more in regards to the vegetables for this thing, but even without it alone, I think this definitely tastes pretty good. We'll get some more of our verde salsa on here and we'll see how this tastes with that. Once again, it really gets that extra kick to it. I'm actually thinking that avocado verde salsa is pretty good. I usually never try any of their packets from Taco Bell anyways because usually they're just extras that I don't usually have. But so far, I'm liking the salsa packet, obviously. And like I said before, the crispy taco, even without the vegetables, I think this is pretty good so far. Put a little more on here and then we'll finish this off. Yeah, so far so good. I really like the first two items. If you were to ask me if I would prefer the soft taco or the crispy taco, I think I would go with the soft taco, especially since it has most of your veggies in there, obviously. But I definitely wouldn't blame others that would go with the crispy taco either. I definitely feel like that both of them are pretty unique, especially since the latter two don't really have any real like tomatoes or lettuce and any of the other veggies that you usually have and all that stuff. But either way, I love the tacos. They're definitely pretty good. Alright, next up we get into our burrito, and for those that know me, the burritos are usually my favorite thing to come out of Taco Bell, and this right here is the Cantina Chicken Burrito. Now, again, it's closed up, so obviously we don't really see anything inside of it, but obviously that will change once I take my first bite out of it. But either way, here's the burrito now. Let's give this one a shot. Oh yeah, that's very good right here. And just like the soft taco, you can see literally everything right here. You have your chicken, obviously, and you have a little bit of onions as well, and also some lettuce as well, and a couple of sauces as well. So obviously, the burritos, usually they are my favorite part of the Taco Bell menu. And once again, I feel like this one is no different. This one is really good. Alright, let's get some more of that salsa on here and see how well it tastes on the burrito. They were good on tacos, but let's see how well it does on the burrito. This is the next test right here. Oh, alright, that's good. I'm telling you, I don't know what Taco Bell is going to do in regards to the avocado verde sauce, but I really hope that they keep it on here because it really gives a pretty unique kick for all the items right here. Again, I've never tasted most of the other items, usually, you know, the hot sauce and all that stuff, but I feel like I may need to start using Taco Bell pockets more whenever I'm having burritos or tacos or stuff like that, because maybe it gives them an extra kick, just like this one's doing right here. You can just definitely feel that whenever you are at a good Mexican tavern and you usually see something like this on the menu, it's definitely something that you really want to go for. I mean, it really has everything so far. You know, it has that kick, you know, it has that good amount of flavor, obviously, and it's just made very well. The chicken's not overcooked or anything like that. It definitely is what I would really picture whenever I was going to the tavern, and I really want some good quality Mexican food. This is really up there. Alright, we'll finish up with the burrito here, and then we just got a couple more items to try here. All right, I know I'm saying this early, but the quesadilla and the bowl, obviously, they got some work to do because obviously the burrito, once again, it just took the top spot. It's my favorite item so far. I just really love the way the flavors came together in regards to that burrito. And really, I think that would be the ideal one of the three that I had so far in regards to what I would want to have in a Mexican tavern. I really enjoyed that burrito, but again, just 2 more items to go. We'll see exactly how well they taste. Alright, I know it looks pretty messy as is, but the next to last item is the Cantina Chicken Quesadilla. Now, obviously, I think this is more meant with, you know, the guacamole and then the sour cream and all that stuff. So I think I'll just go ahead and put most of, if not both of them, on there. So here we go. We'll get some sour cream on here. I'll probably just lightly spread this around just a little bit. And then once I do that, I'll add some of my guacamole as well. Here we go. These will usually taste very good in nachos, obviously. I mean, if you were to exclude the double beef nachos, obviously, because I was still pretty full at the time when I was doing that Taco Bell challenge earlier this year, I definitely feel like that guacamole is best served on nachos. But hey, quesadillas are also pretty good as well. We'll see exactly how well that tastes. And of course, you can't top it off without my new favorite packet, the avocado verde salsa. I don't know, I just feel like I really enjoy this thing, but we'll give it a little bit more of a dip here. Okay, that's quite a bit that I'm putting on here, but either way, I definitely really enjoy this already, so we'll definitely give this another shot. Oh, and then we're just gonna close this up here, and we're gonna make this look like a sandwich right here. So almost like a sandwich looking item here, and obviously it's dripping right now, so I'll go ahead and give it my first bite here. But here we go, the Cantina Chicken Quesadilla. Oh, let me give it a couple more bites here. I rarely, if ever, have any quesadillas anymore, and I feel like after this, I might need to start having some again, because if you were to take this quesadilla all together, go along with the chicken inside of it, and then you also have the sour cream, and then the guac, and then the avocado verde salsa on this thing, man, this is a very good tasting quesadilla. I'm not recommending you do exactly what I just did, but hey, it still tastes very good either way. Look at this thing. I feel like I probably shouldn't have added too much of that salsa and the guacamole because it is falling off just a little bit, but I will pick that up before I move on to the last item. Quesadillas, usually whenever they taste good or not, they usually depend on what they have in them. Usually, sometimes, most people will enjoy it with just the cheese in it. Sometimes they will enjoy having it with beef, or sometimes with chicken or pork or anything like that. Sometimes it really just depends on what ingredient that you enjoy the most with this thing. Here, slow roasted chicken is usually very rare, even though chicken is definitely a very common item in regards to quesadillas. But like I said before, Taco Bell, they found a way to manage to nail this thing. All right, last bite of the quesadilla. So far, I am a fan of the Cantina chicken lineup. I really enjoy all of the items, obviously. The 2 tacos, the burritos, and the quesadillas. I definitely feel like it is definitely worth the hype, and I feel like all of them are very good. But there's still one more item that I have left to try, and that is their Cantina chicken bowl. I've never had a bowl from Taco Bell before, so this is going to be the first time that I ever do that, and so this is going to be very interesting right here. I mean, look at this right here. I mean, you have all of your chicken, obviously, and then you also have all your tomatoes, your lettuce, the onions. There's a bit of an avocado on here, some guacamole, sour cream, and then it really wraps up with the beans and all of that stuff. So everything that you usually want to have in like a power bowl or something like that, this is pretty much everything there is to it right here, except that the difference is the protein is the slow roasted chicken. So my first time ever trying a bowl of any kind from Taco Bell. It's the last item on the menu. Will we finish this off with a bang? Well, let's give it a shot. So far, not bad, and I actually almost forgot. There's actually some rice in this thing as well. I didn't even notice that when I was showing you guys what was in this thing, but either way, I definitely think the rice is pretty good as well. I remember when I used to go to Chipotle a lot when I was in college, obviously, I would usually get their bowls a lot. Obviously, it would be just like this, you know, it would be their chicken, and then their beans, and then if they have the sour cream, lettuce, tomato salsa, and all that stuff, and then sometimes I would get some guacamole as well, even though that costs a little extra, obviously. This doesn't taste exactly like the Chipotle bowls that I used to try there, so it's a little bit disappointing, but however, it definitely still has a good amount of taste to it. It's probably the one item of the 5 that I don't think really stands out as well, but either way, you know, as long as the chicken's alright, hey, who the heck cares? It probably tastes pretty good anyways. Some of the chicken actually fell into the guacamole when I was trying to get that out, but obviously I wonder how that well will taste. Oh. Thank goodness it fell, because it tastes very good. Alright, I got something crazy on my mind. I'm going to finish this off with all the remains of the sour cream right here, along with all the remaining guacamole, and then all of the remaining packets of the avocado verde salsa, because obviously I want to get all of this done, obviously, and really just give my final overall review on this. So obviously just to make sure everything is finished right here. I once had hot sauce with my Chipotle burrito, and obviously that tasted really, really weird. I haven't tried that again since then, but hey, why not bring it back here for the Taco Bell Cantina Chicken Bowl? Ooh-wee. All right, that's the last of the package right here. Now let's see how this really tastes. Yes! Aha! Alright, now that definitely elevates this bowl. I feel like that I should have added the salsa and then the guac and the extra sour cream well before I started tasting this bowl, because I definitely feel like with those in there, now it definitely tastes a whole lot better now. I definitely feel like that this bowl now has a lot of extra kick to it. Now again, I don't know how long their Cantina Chicken lineup is going to be on their menu, whether or not it is permanent. If it's for a limited time, I definitely would encourage you to go out and give this a shot. Again, I'm just giving you my thoughts on this. This is just what I think, and I think the menus taste really good, and I'll give you my final thoughts on it as soon as I finish with this bowl. But obviously, if you've never tried this before, go ahead and give this a shot yourself and see whether or not you agree with me. I definitely feel like that it's definitely worth a shot. The one part of that bowl that I don't like right now, you guessed it, the beans. All right, here we go. Last bite. It's just a couple pieces of rice. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the entire Cantina chicken lineup from Taco Bell. Every single one of the items, I thought they tasted very well, and I definitely feel like that this menu really lives up to the hype. If I were to rank every single one of them, I think my favorite would obviously be the burrito, because nothing tops the burrito, obviously. Then I would have the soft taco as the second pick. Then after that, it would be the quesadilla, probably because I had a lot to do with the guacamole and the sour cream and salsa on that thing. And then the crispy crispy taco. I didn't really enjoy it as much. And then finally, the Cantina Chicken Bowl. They unfortunately did not taste as good as the Chipotle burrito bowls that I usually have, but either way, that along with all the other items, they tasted very good. So yeah, I definitely felt like that Mexican tavern style feel in me, obviously, to try this thing. And obviously, I just felt like that this menu was worth a try, and I enjoyed it. I definitely feel like it's a very good thing to have, whether it's in the day or in the night, just like the commercials usually say. But again, those are just my thoughts. I really enjoyed the menu. If you really want to give this a shot for yourself, go over to your nearest Taco Bell and try all of the items for yourself. Give me your thoughts on it and really just see whether or not you think this menu is really good. Again, I don't know if it's for a limited time or for if it is permanent, but either way, for the time that it is, I definitely feel like that this Cantina Chicken Menu lineup definitely hits the spot, and I really feel like that Taco Bell put up a really good effort in this one. I really enjoyed this lineup. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you'd like to see more of my content, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when my latest video is released. Comment below for future suggestions for all my videos, whether it's vlogs, projects, or challenges, you name it. Leave it in the comments below and I'll do my best to make them. As always, follow me on my social media. All the links are in the description below. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you're having another great day. And as always, I hope to see all of you again in another video very soon. So long, everybody.